If you find yourself in Seattle near the corner of 45th and University, you'll find Pink Gorilla. Pink awning, Pink Gorilla. Storefront has Mario 3, boxed stuff, cool trinkets, and let's walk inside and you'll immediately hit with that and you'll see that character pop up several times here. Got the Star Fox statue, plushies, those gotcha balls I think they're called, and all active too. You can actually grab some on the way out. Reminds me of Shinmu doing that in that. Got a big old controller and stuff like that. There's just cool stuff no matter where you look inside Pink Gorilla. Now this is the U District location. There is an International District location as well, and at the end of the video I'll link to that video as well. Even up top. You know, it's funny, that's the first time I've ever noticed that up there, as many times as I've been to this store, because I'm always looking at the games. That's what it's all about. Cool stuff no matter where you look. So we got the Atari games here. Look at that. Kool-Aid Man for the Atari, 12 bucks. Might pick that up before we leave, you never know. Bunch of Atari games too. Now this is, from what I understand, a Japanese style of hanging games like this. Got some Famicom Disk System games, also got Famicom games in there too. That's the cool thing about Pink Gorilla, is not only do they cater in classic games and retro games, vintage games, they also deal with a lot of imports too, and they've always been known for imports. Got some cool arcade marquees up there too. So you got Super Nintendo, and you got Super Famicom. I know I'm kind of going through this pretty fast, so it's probably hard to see what titles are there, but if you just see what the amount of titles they have there, maybe swing on by next time you can. Game Gear as well, a lot of Game Gear games, more Game Gear games than you might find at other stores too. Genesis, Sega Master System down there. Loose Genesis as well. Controllers, ports, cables, got Saturn, import Saturn. Right at the counter too. A lot of plushies too. You'll find, and you will see a lot more plushies later on in the store too. Many of the plushies are imported straight from Japan, so it's not like the typical type of plushies you might see at other stores. And it's always changing. Always changing. Like the color coordinated figures there. Some random controllers, random cords, you know, whatever you're looking for. Need a Wii remote? They got several. Game Boy, one of my favorites. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, moving on to... It's the generation of it all. Now it's on the DS, and then on the 3DS. All super awesomely priced, too. Got PlayStation. It's cool. I like seeing that they have loose PlayStation discs as well. The loose discs go for significantly cheaper, but they play just as well. So for a guy like me who doesn't really showcase it on my shelf, hey, a loose game is good. I'm okay with that. Got Vita, limited run games represented there too. That's of that 3DO. Strategy guides, manuals, books of sorts. Got GameCube, Wii U, Wii as well. Got this big glass case right when you walk in too. Various stuff. Got a recently recapped Turbo Express. Cool to see. Super Nintendo games with new batteries too. That's one of the cool things about Pink Gorilla, is when a new game comes in, like an Earthbound for instance, or like a Pokemon for the Game Boy, they will replace the battery before they even put it on the shelf. Whether the battery needs replacing or not, it will inevitably need replacing anyway. Wonder Swan, go figure. Find a Wonder Swan at a Pink Gorilla store. That's the other cool thing about Pink Gorilla. Now, you may know the Game Blitz podcast, or Kelsey and Cody are co-owners of Pink Gorilla. Oh, here's some of those Japanese exclusive plushies. I remember seeing some of these in packs too. But Kelsey and Cody co-own Pink Gorilla. You might know Kelsey from the Metal Jesus Rocks channel too. And there is a chance that you may see her. Yep, there she is. There is a chance that you might see her just working at the store, like she was working today. She might be at this location, might be at the International District location, and even if she's not there, Cody may be there, or one of the helpful staff, and every single employee knows what they're talking about. They can certainly help you out. There's one guy, man, I forgot what his name was, but he reminded me of a PlayStation game I completely forgot about that I was able to pick up. So that's the Pink Gorilla store here, and if you want to check out the International District location, I did not go to that store today. Adam Korlick was recently there, and he did a video game store tour, so make sure you check out his video, which is linked right here. You can see what the International District location looks like as well. Thank you for watching, and more game store tours on the way.